Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Captain and Dino, and today we're continuing Raptor Boyfriend, our high school romance. We are on chapter 4? Yes! Friday the 13th. I wonder what's gonna happen. So, we've seen a few times that, Robert has brought up, like, aliens and curse books and things of that nature. So I wonder if he's superstitious, and this is gonna be, like, a really silly episode of just him believing all sorts of bad things are going to happen to him and us having to, like, help him out. That's my expectation, at least. Since the sleepover, time seemed to fly by. Before I knew it, it was the end of fall. Maybe Lado does that to you. Is it a weird... oh my god. I'm butchering this. It is a weird and wonderful place. I felt like it had put a spell on me. On all of us. I mean, there I was, thinking about which hot person I wanted to kiss most. And this wasn't some fantasy or something. I felt like I had an actual chance with Robert. Yeah, I know it's hard to imagine me having that kind of confidence, especially at that time, but I did. Okay, you got me. I was kind of freaking out. I just didn't want to blow it. I wanted to get my smooch, damn it. And I wanted it soon. So, you know me. I made another plan. I wanted to figure out my approach. You know, when the moment came, I wanted to be prepared. To know how I should act. After some thought, I felt like being... Let's go with bold. I felt like being bold was my best strategy for keeping my cool. And with my trusty plan in my back pocket, I was, like I said, confident. Okay, fine. I didn't believe that I was that kind of person that good things happen to. I started to worry that something bad would happen. I felt that fear follow me around like a deranged stalker. I started wondering if the wonderful magic of Ladle had a flip side effect. That the town held a dark and deadly secret. I started to wonder if the legend of the Ladle River was real. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh no, hopefully it's not real. Oh, we changed our clothes! We've all changed clothes. Maybe because it's winter now, so it's cold? Can't wear shorts anymore? The legend of the Ladle River is definitely real. Uh-huh. Really, Robert? Think about it. There's something here in this town that makes it safe for people like us. Bored teens? No, like, you know, what's the word? Cryptids? Right, crypt keepers. Oh my god. Special creatures that most people don't believe in. Fairies, ghosts, Bigfoots, and dinosaurs. That last one doesn't really fit. People believe in dinosaurs. Most people anyways. There's something special about the town. Why else did we all end up here? What drew us to this place? There's nothing special about this town except for how boring it is. It's so far from everything that there's like zero chance anyone new is gonna come in and freak out on us. So what, that's it? We all came here because it's secluded? You keep saying we came here, but I was born here. My mom was born here too, so... It's not like I'm drawn to Ladle or something. Basically, it's the opposite. Okay, I don't buy the whole cryptids live in Ladle because it's a bit off the beaten path theory. A bit? There are plenty of towns that are just as hard to get to, but you don't see them with their own swamp monster. He prefers to be called Gilman. Right. I'm with Day though. You are? Yeah, I mean, it's not just that it's isolated. I think there's also a domino effect. Like, once a few families of cryptids move here, they tell the other cryptid friends about it, and then they tell theirs, and so on. Nah, too simple. That's exactly what happened with your family, Robert. Not exactly. Oh, come on. You know they moved here so that you could actually go to high school instead of being homeschooled. What? No, they just had some financial difficulties, so they had to move to their summer home. Yeah, they could have moved anywhere, but they chose here. For you. Yeah, right. Sure. Where did you live before? We had a big old house somewhere between Barrie and Toronto. It was nice, but so boring. So wait, your parents didn't feel the pull from the ancient magical waters of the lake? The water that comes up from the depths beneath the gorge? I've heard that nobody's been able to reach the bottom of the deepest point in the lake. Some people say it goes 2,000 leagues down. Jesus. Is that why your family came here, Taylor? My family? Yeah, your parents. No, I was just joking. They and Jessica are right. Cryptids come here because they can. Plain and simple. Maybe it's because it's quiet. Maybe because they can be social. Maybe they know people here. Come on, forget about that nonsense and think rationally for once. It's obviously ley lines. What? Come again? Ley lines. Lines of magical energy that crisscross the globe, connecting the ancient sites of worship and natural monuments of the old spiritual beliefs. That was very specific. Where these lines intersect into hubs or networks, an energy portal or place of power is created by the crossing of the mystical energies, called a nexus point. Where is this coming from? He has like a book full of this shit. The most famous of these nexus points? It's Stonehenge. And a series of VHS tapes. He got them off a late night infomercial. You want to know where another nexus point is located? Ladle? It's Ladle, right? Exactly. Give or take a couple 100 miles. So this nexus point might be drawing all the cryptids to Ladle through special energy channels? That's exactly right. Do we want to support him? We should. I'm gonna say I buy it. So that might mean you guys have like special powers you can draw on. Maybe. Oh lord. Finally, someone is thinking clearly. I haven't really seen any evidence of that, but I'll let you know when I do. But wait, don't you have magic powers? Yeah, but they suck. Anyways, what does this have to do with Ladle the Rip? Anyways, what does that all have to do with the Ladle Ripper? During certain times of the year, the nexus point becomes a conduit for the dark energies of the world. The ancient people understood this and performed rituals to cleanse the nexus points. But in these modern times, we have turned our back on these beliefs. And so the dark energy has been building up for like hundreds of years. But on one special night, the dark energy can manifest in physical form. That night is tonight. Friday the 13th, right? I forgot it's Friday the 13th. Kinda stopped having any meaning after I turned 12. 3 years ago, Randy Shaw died mysteriously in the woods near town. The police found his corpse impaled on a tree branch. His killer was never found. They also found his ATV a few feet away and an empty case of beer. I'm pretty sure his killer was a tree. An irresponsibility. In 1979, they found Farmer Greg cut into 1,000,000 pieces, his innards painting his cornfield red. Yeah, right next to his busted combine harvester, which was also covered in blood. Sounds like an accident. That's what they want you to believe. Who's they? The police, the government. You know, shady people. Right, the Mounties helped cover up a murder of a corn farmer in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, why would they do that? to hide the real killer. Matt, the Little Ripper. His name is Matt? Matt. Oh boy. Isn't there tinfoil under your hat, Robert? Then there was the bootleg massacre. 4 dead bodies found in 1922. And then the hacking of Gary Roberts back in 1901. Do you see how they are all connected? They are so far apart, my dude. Wait, 1901? That would make the Little Ripper like over 90 years old. Yeah, a little past his impaling bodies on trees days. Have you guys been paying attention? To what? The ley line nexus, the murders, Friday the 13th. The Little Ripper isn't a person. Well, not really. He possesses people. The Little Ripper is a demon from the 4th dimension. The 4th dimension is time, Robert. That explains why he's immortal. No, it's a measure of time. It's not a place where demons live. Fine, then he's from hell or whatever, but he's real. What does Go Deep mean? Does that mean we support him? Let's see what Go Deep is. Could ley lines be portals to other realms? Go on. Not you two. Like, maybe there are, like, infinity dimensions with infinity versions of us. Each one a little different. Yes, that's 100% backed by science. And in one of these dimensions, like, everyone is like a murder-hungry demon. So the Ripper just, like, traveled from that place. I knew you'd get it. Ugh. Every version of me thinks this is unbelievable. Are we seriously just going to breeze past the fact that the Little Ripper has a first name and it's just Matt? Most people just go with the Little Ripper and leave out the Matt. I wonder why. Well, I like to be accurate. Hey, everyone, what's with all the awkward pauses? I don't know. The timing just seems off. Yeah, like something's missing. Shouldn't Ingrid have popped out of nowhere and said something like, every friggin' day is the Friday the 13th for me by now? That's what it is. A distinct lack of ghost energy. Yeah, she just hasn't been around as much lately. Good. Whoa, Jess. What, she doesn't bother any of you? Well, kinda. She scares me. I think I pissed her off. Don't be scared of her. She's harmless. But she has ghost powers. Right, but she's not even that good at using them. Yeah, but give her time. I mean, she's only been a ghost for what? A year? Really? I didn't realize she was a young ghost. No wonder she's so cranky. Jess. I mean, let's talk about something else. Everyone's coming to my place tonight, right? For Friday the 13th? A party? No. We've been through this. It's not going to be a party. We can still make it fun. I've got a mini keg courtesy of Brandon. Hell yeah. Taylor, you in? A mini keg for Friday the 13th? Seems a bit excessive. I'm not taking no for an answer. Well, as long as it's not homebrewed, sure. Right, no promises. What about you, Jess? Yes, I'll be there. Really? Awesome. You know, fun times, Jessica. I can be fun. Okay, around 7 then. And I just want to say something, you know, serious. I really like you guys. So if anyone finds themselves writing on walls or speaking in tongues or seeing strange... whatever, see you guys at 7. Yeah, bye. The Ripper is real, guys! I'm not gonna lie. Even though I pretended like it didn't, Robert's story about the Little Ripper kind of spooked me. So that day, after school, I was just looking for a show to help me relax and unwind. This year, in honor of Friday the 13th, LLN brings you a monstrous marathon of scary movies and murder mysteries. Well, that's not gonna help us relax. Alright, let's check our messages. Oh, we look so sad. Message 1. Hey Stella, sweetie, it's Dad. Just wanted to call and see if you're game for some daddy-daughter movie night this weekend. I'll be home later tonight, so maybe tomorrow. Anyways, love you. Click. Message 2. Hey Stella. It's me, Taylor. Obviously, you probably figured that out. Because of the sound of my voice. This is awkward. I hate answering machines. I just called to see if you were home. I always miss you, so I probably should just wait a little longer before calling. Okay, this is probably annoying. Call me if you want. Or not. Click. Hey Stella! I just gotta tell someone. I'm really sick of this whole Ripper thing. I just want to have a conversation with someone that doesn't feel like it's for 9-year-olds. So call me! Click. Message 4. Stella! I did it. I went to the bathroom, I turned out the lights, I looked in the mirror, and I said the Ripper's name 3 times. Well, no one knows our identity, so I just said Matt the Little Ripper 3 times. I may have helped summon a demon into this world. I'm sorry. Call me? Click. Why would you do something that could potentially summon the Ripper if you're so scared of him? I've never understood that. Hey, honey. I feel like we never talk. What's happening at school? With friends? Maybe you can invite Robert over to dinner one night? Ooh, Dad's noticing, huh? The town of Sawbrush, New Jersey was a peaceful, idyllic, quiet town far from the hustle and bustle of city life. White picket fences, soccer practice, an hour's drive to the beach. Nothing ever happened, and people liked it that way. A place almost from a different time. A more innocent version of American life, a nostalgic memory. You got a place where you were on a first-name basis with your barber, your grocer, your neighbor. You laughed with them, you trusted them, and you would never expect that one of them was a cold-blooded killer. Tonight on Small Town Big Murder, the story of Claire Mulberry, local sports enthusiast, stay-at-home mother of 3 blonde-haired girls, and wife of local baseball legend John Mulberry. The man she viciously, coldly dismembered with a pair of gardening shears. Yeah, that's not gonna help us relax. Alright, let's head upstairs. That day, in my window, I thought about Robert. Robert can be so enigmatic sometimes. Like, today I couldn't even tell if he was joking or not. He always acts so confident, like he knows what he's talking about. I get sucked into it every time. Even when everyone else is rolling their eyes. I can't help it when he's so... Do we have a new poem? We have 3! In the middle of the night, sweat beads on clammy skin. Splits of silence, eyeballs rolling, body stiff with anticipation. As the source draws nearer, heart racing, breath sucked in. Then, silence. It's all that's left. The jaundiced face waits patiently before you, bloodshot eyes stare unblinkingly. Suddenly, blindingly shocking, rush of a pain, an animalistic scream. Then finally, warm wetness, calmly, quietly, sinking down a wall of blackness. One dark night from the Journal of Matt. Bump creak rattle scream. See, I'm assuming there's 7 chapters, 7 episodes. We're getting 1 per episode, it seems like. Let's call Robert. Stella? Hey Robert, how's it going? Well, I'm pretty sure the dark energy is creating a portal to the demon dimension. And the Little Ripper will return tonight to feast on the souls of the innocent. But other than that, it's going pretty good. Are you, scared of the Little Ripper? Me? No. I've studied a ton of monster movies, slasher flicks, and horror films. And depending on what kind of evil being we're dealing with, whether it's a demon possession, zombie outbreak, or straight up monster, I've got several plans of attack to escape, survive, and defeat any evil that comes our way. All of them play to my strengths. It's a lot of boar-related plans. So, when the Little Ripper decides to make his move, stay close to me. I'll keep you safe. That's very brave of you, Robert. Yeah, I don't like to brag about it, but I can be pretty heroic when the situation calls for it. Wow, I guess you could handle anything. Well, anything that can be planned for and bested by a skateboard. But you must have one weakness. Well, I'm scared of meteors. That's fair for a dinosaur. Meteors? Like I said, I'm not scared of anything that can be planned for, the things you see coming. But meteors? It's like the world is just doing its thing, spinning around, being awesome. Then out of nowhere, bang! Something crashes into it. Something I didn't see coming. Just thinking, knowing that there are things out there that you can't stop, that no amount of planning can stop, I don't know, those things scare me, because there's nothing you can do. No matter how fast you tailspin or high you out ollie, they can come for you. When I think about that, I freeze up a little, and I really hate standing still. Robert. Now, maybe one day, someone will make a genre-defining movie about how blue-collar know-how and grit can stop a meteor. Then, I can finally make a plan for that too. But until then, I'm scared of meteors because they can crash into you and change everything. And we are all just kinda very small compared to those possibilities. Robert, I think Taylor and Day are probably right. There's no Little Ripper, and it's all just a story to scare teens so they don't make out in the woods. I think we should all try to relax, not worry about anything, and have some fun tonight. We really don't have anything to worry about, especially not tonight. And if something does murder us all, at least we can go out with no regrets. Holding nothing back. Nothing? I gotta go make the punch and put out the cookies. Cookies. But I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight, Stella. Me too. But I mean, you. Bye, Lord of the Fire. Oh, snow. I thought we were in autumn. I didn't realize it was snowing. Brando, my man, thanks for coming. Okay, here's your keg and your half quarter. Don't you mean an eighth? No, it's a half quarter. Hey, Brandon. I couldn't figure out why Brandon was being so standoffish all of a sudden, especially towards Taylor. I mean, the two of them are bandmates for crying out loud. He couldn't even be bothered to acknowledge Taylor's existence. It's not really our place to say anything. We should call him out, but it's not really our place. I think calling him out's more of a Brandon route thing. Let's stay silent this time. Anyways, you owe me $22. Plus my usual $20 fee for buying it. Yeah, of course. Hey, why don't you stay and have a drink with us? No thanks. My parents are out tonight. We got the whole place to ourselves. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit busy. We got candy. Probably gonna watch some slasher flicks. It's gonna be a good time. You should... $42. Yeah, of course, man. I got it. Cool. Good doing business with you. Are you sure you won't stay? Yeah, okay, no problem. Good to see you, man. Brendan's so cool. Taylor, are you alright? What? You know, that was... It's nothing. I'm fine. Yeah, it's cool. He just doesn't want to hang. His loss, am I right? I remember feeling so confused at what happened. But I just really didn't know how to bring it up, so I just left it. Besides, I didn't want to rock the boat too much. I just went with the flow. So your parents are seriously gone again? Yeah, what of it? Nothing, it's just... My mom's like constantly around. It's kind of annoying. Like right before I came here, she was all, have you finished your homework? She's so anal. I can catch up on my homework whenever. I'm like barely behind. Behind? You're behind in school? I missed like 2 deadlines. It's only because I took like 2 extra courses for the credits. But like I said, it's totally fine. I have it under control. I definitely don't need her on my back all the time when I'm just trying to have a bit of fun. I get it. It's pretty sweet having the whole place to myself all the time. It's only a drag sometimes because I can't borrow their car when they're away. Don't you have your own car? Heh, nah. It's still in the shop. I want it looking sweet for graduation. But other than being a bit stranded when they split, I get to do whatever I want. You're lucky. No, he's not. Sorry. It's just, maybe Robert doesn't see it that way. Maybe Robert wants his parents there for, I don't know. Taylor, is something wrong? No? Never mind. Sorry, I'm being weird. No worries, Tay. Can I call you Tay? No. No worries, Bud. We all just need a bit of the good stuff in us. Weed, booze, you know. The good stuff. Never mind, let's just head inside. Jessica's waiting in there, so... Sounds good. Robert really came alive when he was behind the bar, talking and joking with everyone. He loved being around people, and he was great at it. Once we all cracked open the keg and had a few beers, it was like everything finally came together. Being around everyone like this was always so much fun, but that night especially was awesome. We all played drinking games like beer pong and flip cup, and I lost terribly, just like I predicted. Even Jessica seemed to chill out. Even though he'd never admit it, Taylor was enjoying himself a lot. But after the games, we started getting on the topic of the evil that lurks in Ladle again. Yeah, there have been pretty creepy people here in town. Really? I mean, it's hard for me to imagine anyone creepier than a literal ghost. Whatever, Ingrid isn't creepy. Okay, fine, not that creepy. She's just... If you get to know her, she can be... scary? Seriously, she's harmless. Right. There are all kinds of creepier things in Ladle anyways. Right, like that one guy who honestly looks like a vampire. Like, I can't be sure, but I mean... Come on. He has fangs and only comes out at night. Oh, you mean Ned? Ned? I guess? He's definitely pretty creepy. But what about the cave? What cave? The cave. It apparently speaks. What? Oh yeah, it tells people to explore within it. Has anyone done it? Absolutely not. That's like common sense. Never go inside a cave that speaks. Especially if it's telling you to enter it. Yeah, it should really change its tactic. What, like, don't come in? Like, seriously, I don't want you to. But guys, like, what about the Ladle Ripper? That's my Robert impression. Uncanny. Ha ha ha. Anyways, you guys mind if I change the radio station? No, I guess? Okay, I'm just gonna find some tunes or something. Yeah, go ahead, man. Yep, just give me a second. Okay. Got to find a good radio station. There it is. We interrupt this classic rock jam to bring you a special report. What? What is this? Another mysterious murder in the small town of Ladle tonight, as a group of teens are found violently dismembered. Is this for real? Shh. The teens, who are drinking underage in their parents' basement, were hacked apart by an axe. Police are looking for any information on a suspect seen fleeing the scene. Described as a dark figure, clothed in rags with glowing red eyes. Residents are advised to lock their doors and stay inside this weekend. We'll keep you updated on any new developments in this case. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Oh no! What? What's wrong? Don't you see? It's the Ripper. What? Nah, I doubt it. You do? Yeah, it's probably just an unrelated murder. An unrelated murder? On Friday the 13th? With an axe? How can you not see the connection? I thought you were way deep into this whole Ladle Ripper thing. Yeah, but you guys convinced me. It's just a legend. What? Yeah, there's no Ripper. Right. Jessica? Let's play it cool. Haha, right. Unrelated murders happen all the time. Exactly. Under the guise of night. Could be any night, really, that a bunch of teens get brutally murdered. I mean, sure. Just because it's Friday the 13th doesn't mean... I mean, it could happen any time. Maybe even tomorrow. Is this supposed to make me feel better? Look, we all need to calm down here. Should we, like, board up the windows and doors? We should at least check to see if they are locked. You know, just to be safe. What? Guys, relax. We should just enjoy some more of this beer and relax. That's your third one already, though. Shouldn't you slow down a bit, Robert? The doctor said that. Come on, Jess, take a load off. Something's wrong with Robert that Jess knows about, that Robert is completely ignoring. You used to be such a party animal. It's like you forgot how to chill. How am I supposed to chill when I have to babysit your ass constantly? You don't have to babysit anybody's ass. Here, have another drink. Ah, shit. You spilled it on her. No, Robert, you're already drunk, see? I'm not drunk, it was an accident. Ugh, I'm leaving. What are we warning her about? Blow her off, confront her? I mean, I don't think there's anything to confront her about. She's upset that Robert's not taking care of himself. She clearly knows something that we don't know. And so she's probably upset with good reason. And she's not being rude to this time either. So there's no reason to confront her. I don't think we should blow her off. Maybe warn her to be safe. You can't leave now. There's a demon on the loose. Alright, that's not the direction I thought we were going in. I thought we were going with the news just said to stay indoors. But sure, a demon on the loose. You would think that. Jessica, come on. No, you come on, Robert. I tried. I tried to be fun. I tried to talk to you about what happened. But you just... I guess I'm just sick of this. Okay then. Aw, man. We interrupt this spooky classic rock jam to bring you another breaking local news update. The mysterious dark figure who fled the scene of a grisly quadruple homicide was sighted heading west on Cherry Street. Little residents in and around the tall grass area are advised to be extra careful. That's just up the road. It's probably fine. Well, anyways, I think we are done with the news updates. What are you doing? Leave it on. Haha, I mean, don't you want to listen to something else? I want to stay informed. It's better to stay informed in a crisis, right? I'd rather not be reminded every 5 minutes that we may be in mortal peril. Well, maybe there's important information we can use to, I don't know, survive better? Doubtful. I don't know, seems pretty intense. But like you guys said, right? There's no Ripper, so we have nothing to worry about. Even if the Ripper isn't real, there is an actual axe-wielding murderer on the loose. That's a problem. Should we go get Jessica? She's out there by herself. Are you guys talking about me? Oh, no. I don't want it to go like this. Jessica? Let's stay calm. Okay, everyone, remain calm. This may just be a big misunderstanding. What, you're gonna convince me it isn't the only one here holding the murder weapon? Sure, chances are Jessica went for a hike and found the axe without getting hacked by the actual murderer. Makes sense. Oh, I didn't even realize she was holding the axe. Why does it has blood on it? Or something red at least. That axe is evidence. This axe is made of rubber. So you can tenderize our meats before using the real axe? No, it's the kind you buy for a Halloween costume. Sure it is. That's exactly what an axe-wielding murderer would say. The music stopped. What happened to the radio? Did you turn it off, Robert? Ha, no. Maybe Jessica killed the news anchor so you couldn't reveal any more information about her. Ugh. Really? Wait, it's not even on the radio setting. It's playing a tape. What? Robert's Prank Diary, October 30th. I've been planting the seed in everyone's mind about the Ladle Ripper all school year. I really did my research on this one. Read at least half a book and watched a ton of movies. Heh, that's weird. I'll just... Don't touch the stereo. Tomorrow, my mission is to get everyone thinking about the Ladle Ripper, provide hard facts, use science to back up my claims. Make sure not to take it too far. If I had one criticism of my last few pranks, it would be that I wasn't subtle enough. Get your cousin to do the voice for the news anchor. He did that one commercial for that sandwich place, so he's pretty much a professional actor. Yep, I knew he sounded familiar. Don't forget to get a good axe prop. Not the kiddie Halloween axe. Or some hollow one that's gonna flop around and give up the goods. But a higher quality, full size. Oh, and note to self, get more blank tapes. You don't want to have to record over this one. It's important to have this audio record to look back on your best pranks. Guess you forgot to get more tapes. Robert! You got me! Haha, good one. You really got me. Yeah, really great. You have anything to say for yourself? Don't be afraid, the prank tour strikes again. Guys. I get the sense that everyone's a little tense. That's on me. Let me try that again with a little more feeling. Don't be afraid, the prank tour strikes again. Yeah, woot! I'm mirroring your energy. Ah! What happened? Why are the lights out? It's like a power outage or something. Robert, can this prank be over now? I didn't turn off the lights. Shut up. Yeah, please stop. I'm serious, guys. I swear, I didn't do that. I don't believe you. He didn't mention it in his prank diary. Is this another layer of the prank? Honestly, I kinda wish that would be genius. But no, I can't take credit for a prank I didn't commit. That's against the prank tour code of conduct. Oh, Ingrid's gonna spook everyone, huh? Oh my god, are you seeing this? There's someone looking into the window. Robert, I swear to God, this isn't funny anymore. It was never funny. Finally, something we can agree on. I didn't do this. I don't know who that is. What do we do? Someone has to go investigate. What? I'll do it. I'm not scared. Yeah, neither am I. Yeah, sure. I'm not going in for this macho bullshit. I'm not going to pretend I'm not terrified. What do we do? Someone has to go. What? Haven't you ever seen a horror movie in your whole entire life? One person, alone, going to check outside? That's a recipe for Axe City. Fine. 2 people go. I'll go. What? 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 Whatever. I don't know what came over me. I just said the words without thinking. My heart was racing. It was one of those moments where everyone was looking at me expectantly. And I had no idea why I said what I said. Things were going all blurry as the awkward silence seemed to stretch on and on. I remember thinking, like, this is ridiculous. I'm having a panic attack over this. I had to do something. I had to say something. I know this moment wasn't what I made the plan for, but I was panicking. So I said, screw it, and went for it. It was time to be bold. I'm not going to sit around and wait for the Ripper to get us. There is no Ladle Ripper. Fine, maybe Matt isn't real. But I'm going out there and kicking whatever is out there's butt. If it has a butt. If it doesn't, I'll find something else to kick. Hopefully an equally embarrassing place on its body. Wow. Yeah. If you're going out there, then I'm coming with you. I'm big and hairy. I can be pretty intimidating if the situation demands. No way, you need someone who knows how these demons think. I studied them for my prank, but I can also use that knowledge for good. Forget them, Stella. You don't need a brave foot trying to prove themselves. A brave fool trying to prove themselves. You need someone who is going to get the fuck out with you when the shit hits the fan. Come on, Stella. Who's it going to be? This is a situation I didn't expect. So, like, my brain says Robert should go, because it's his house. None of us should be going. So, I'm gonna go with Robert. I also get some more alone time with him, so. Robert, be straight with me. Is this part of the prank? No, I swear to you. I didn't think that the Ripper could be real. You think it's the Ripper? Who else could it be? There's literally no other explanation. After he said that, I believed Robert that it wasn't a prank anymore. I remember getting a chill, and then I instinctively stood a little closer to him. Listen, Stella, I know how this goes. What do you mean? I've seen enough slasher films to predict how this will end up. I want to pretend that I'm the heroic smooth boy that takes the monster down by the leg before getting ripped apart. But not so ripped apart that he doesn't get a cool dying word in there. But I'm just lying to myself. What are you talking about? I'm not him. I'm the little doofus whose timely jokes can double as the cheap jump scares before the monster is revealed. And now it's my time to get got by the Ripper. Robert? Can't you see? This is the point where the Joker gets sacrificed to signal to the audience that the good times are over. No more jokes or pranks, just teen after teen, torn apart in more and more creative and interesting ways. It would be awesome if it wasn't actually happening to us. What he said scared me a bit, but also made me sad. Is that how he really feels about himself? You need to get out of here, Stella. Right now. Robert. Can't you see it? I am definitely one of the first to go, but you have the potential to go all the way to the end. The quiet, shy girl. Good looking, but doesn't know it or flaunt it. You could be the final girl, Stella. I had a lot of trouble figuring out if Robert was just being nice or just joking. But then it seemed like he was really flirting with me. I'm so not used to getting this much attention. I didn't know what to say. I'll draw the Ripper's axe away from you. But you have to leave me here. Run, Stella. Come on, Robert. You're being ridiculous. I'm not going anywhere. Really? Really? We can fight whatever comes at us. Whether it's a little Ripper or a meteor. Or a meteor plummeting to Earth. I got you. Wow, Stella. Let's go together then. Come and get us, Ripper. I'm not afraid anymore. This is how I always imagined I'd go. Well, this or breaking my neck doing a stunt. I don't know how I ended up in Robert's arms, but it happened. He was smiling at me with his big toothy smile. I must have been cold out there in the autumn wind. I remember thinking, wasn't there something I was supposed to do in this situation? But looking at him, I forgot about my plan to be bold. I forgot about the Ripper and the ley lines and everything else. Everything faded, and it was like we were the only two beings left in the whole universe. I had a thought just then. I wondered what his dinosaur lips would feel like on mine. And before I knew it, I was moving in to find out. Ah! Then we heard a scream from inside the house. Did you hear that? It came from inside the house. I felt disappointment wash over me then. If only the scream had happened a moment later. But I was still kind of numb from the shock when we headed back inside. Like, we were actually just about to. But I barely had any time to even think about it. Why would you graffiti in someone else's house? What's happening? There was someone in here with us. Suddenly the lights came on again, and we all stood looking at the writing on the wall. I've been marked for death. Is that blood? What else could it be? It's not blood. How do you know? I recognize that smell anywhere. It's barbecue sauce, Ladle's spicy signature blend. Why would the Ripper cover my parents' basement in everybody's favorite summertime marinade? The Ripper didn't do this. It was Ingrid. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh man, my parents are gonna be pissed. That's just impossible to wash off. Robert, relax, it's gonna be fine. What, like your parents wouldn't be upset if you got barbecue sauce all over your house? I'm so sorry, everybody. This is all my fault. I should go. What? Really? It's fine, Day. We can just clean it up. Yeah, I didn't mean to lose it like that. It's fine, really. No, it's not fine. I'm sorry. I just need to leave. That's all. I guess I'll go too. Tay, now you're bailing? I'm not bailing, it's just... the night's over. Alright, well... if the night's over, it's over. It doesn't have to be over. Everyone's leaving, so... I can stay and help clean up. You don't have to do that. Yeah, we got it. What if you need supplies or whatever? I mean, since you don't have your car, and you can't borrow your parents' car, it's just, I can go out and get stuff for you. I don't need to drive anywhere. I mean, in a car. It's fine, Stella. We got this under control. Robert? Yeah, it's fine. Oh. Okay. And it ended just like that. It was like, once we all knew there was no supernatural axe murderer after us, all the excitement suddenly seemed kind of small and insignificant. Ingrid's message seemed to snap us all back to reality. And it was almost like the moment between Robert and I never happened. I mean, we almost acted like that after. I didn't know how to bring it up again. Maybe he really didn't like it? Maybe the almost kiss was all in my head. I was so nervous I made a mistake that I never mentioned it again. I didn't know what would happen next, but before I knew it, it was winter break and I was about to find out. Episode 5, Holiday Blues. Oh boy. That was quite a rude prank on Robert's part. Pretending that there's a murderer on the loose. Like, it was well set up, but that scares people too much to be funny. I'm not sure what he was expecting the reaction to be from that. I'm glad Jess is seeming to, like, calm down a bit. She's not as, like, abrasive. So that's good. I appreciate that. Doesn't seem to be the case for Brandon or Ingrid, though. They seem to be just as unkind as before. But I guess we'll find out next time how that's all going. And we almost kissed Robert. Or we maybe almost kissed Robert. It seems like we're not really sure if that was real or not. But yeah, we'll find out soon, hopefully. Stay tuned for next time. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!